Deliciosa. That's right. The delicious philodendron, philodendron, I think it's philodendron, Deliciosa. It really doesn't matter what the name of it is, but it's this cool plant that produces these very oblong fruits that, if eaten before they're ripe, are poisonous, and if eaten when they are ripe is, if anything, a little bit of a lip burner in terms of the acid in them, but so delicious, like the most delicious pineapple you've ever tasted, which has been blended somehow with the essence of the sweetest banana you've ever experienced. Something like the bananas that are produced on my banana trees. We have one right here. These are so sweet, the Musa bananas. Ah, look at that, a banana flower blowing in the breeze. That's what I call new bananas, and that's what I call newer bananas. Well, what this produces we call Deliciosa fruit, typically. Now this one I have grown for quite a while. It's actually very slow to grow. These things will survive quite well in the undercarriage, the understory of your yard, if you have such a thing. They don't require that much light, but they really, to grow well and produce good fruit, they need to be out in the sun. They'll take full sun as well. I planted this from a cutting. You can see here, I just jammed it in the ground. It had some roots, and it took forever to grow, but here it is. And you know, this is kind of like the classic leaf you see on some corny Hawaiian shorts or something like that. Just kind of like a quintessential tropical flower, iconic archetype flower. You know, of course, the ones on the surf trunks don't have the dead part of it on there. The reason why we have dead parts on mine is because, well, he gets hit by salty sprinkler water, and like most things, gets irritated by that. But you can see it's just like kind of like a normal philodendron, except for it produces fruit. And I think it's the only one that produces an edible fruit. But, you know, if you have a Deliciosa in the area, you might try to procure a cutting and go ahead and plant it. Here's the good news. It probably will grow. Here's the bad news. It might take 10 years. I mean, I'm not kidding you. This cutting was planted about 10 years ago. I'm almost reticent to touch it, and the fact that it will shatter but you know, it's been there for quite some time. I've got another one in the other area of the yard that was taken at the same time, two of them, and they're still both growing, albeit slowly. But you know, my fantasy is at one point it's going to realize it's a real boy and flower into a gigantic fruit producing behemoth of a fortuitous manifestation. There you go. Alright, so Deliciosa, yeah, sure, it'll kill you if you eat it too soon. Right. We know this, but yet if you cut a little piece of it off, you plant it, maybe 10 years, you'll have the fleeting hope that it'll produce fruit again. And that's my synopsis of the Deliciosa plant. And by the way, if you like these kinds of ranting videos where I walk through my yard and tell you about all the things I've learned about the universe through growing plants, well then go ahead and subscribe to Eat Your Backyard. And don't forget to like this video, certainly. If you like it, give it the old thumbs up, you know, like the Fonz, it's a nice 1970s reference. Give it the old Fonzarelli, you know, hey! Why not subscribe to Eat Your Backyard? And thanks for watching.